Tasting like a boss. How you guys doing? I got Dustin here, and we're going to be doing a review for you. This will be the last Starbucks review that we do this season. We already did gingerbread and peppermint mocha, and today we're going to be doing holiday blend. It's going to be a three-way review. If you see my shirt, I got the shirt of that Grinch fest we went to. Just chill. I thought it was cute. Huh? I'm drinking coffee. May not be that kind of coffee I usually drink, but I think it's cool. Plus the Bones thing, which is great, because you guys know I'm a huge fan of Bones coffee. We'll get to that in a second. But anyway, this holiday blend has notes of sweet maple and herb. Now I can tell you, I'm not really excited about this one because Boss of Boss has already had it, and she doesn't like it. She didn't have me go get more or anything else. Whereas the peppermint mocha and the gingerbread, she really enjoyed. In fact, she hasn't stopped having the peppermint mocha since we reviewed it. So that was still a good one as far as the drip goes, as far as she's concerned. So we're going to do this review three-way again. We've got cold brew. We've got, hey, Dustin. I've got my Hogwarts Christmas mug here. And of course, espresso. Let's get right into the review. Let's give the coffee a smell. I mean, I didn't mean it literally for you, Dustin, but okay. It just smells like coffee. There's nothing where it's got any scent notes because of, peppermint mocha. Of course, it's going to smell like peppermint mocha. Gingerbread will smell a little bit like gingerbread. This just smells like coffee. So let's just get right into it. The cold brew for 24 hours. Ready? Let's do it. Okay. Okay. It's not holiday festive-y, if that means anything. Meaning, if I were to drink this, I wouldn't automatically think of Christmas or anything. Not that you need to. But I will say that this, and you can actually tell by the coloring, is a much darker cold brew than even the other two that are there, that we have already tried that are there. The other two that we tried, gingerbread and peppermint mocha. This is still a medium roast, just like the other ones, but it brews up more like a dark roast, although the flavor isn't as dark. But it's a hard medium. So if you're wanting a cold brew that tastes more like what you would get at Dunkin' Donuts, but nothing as bitter as like Wawa or something like that, you want a pretty strong cold brew coffee that just tastes like coffee. This is actually a pretty good thing. I'm actually happy about that because I can see myself drinking this, and I've got the rest of this bag to go through, and I cannot pawn it off on Boss of Boss. She doesn't even want me to put it in the drip again. So I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm not going to be disgusted by this stuff, but it's not making me feel jolly and merry. It's just, it's a nice cold brew coffee. And more on the dark side. So, okay, that's a thumbs up, but, again, not holiday-ish. Holiday-ish? Whatever. All right. Going with the drip. Again, I mean, all I'm smelling is coffee. I'm not smelling anything different. Again, sweet maple. I can tell you, let me go back just to make sure. There's no hints of sweet maple. There's no hints of sweet in the cold brew. Let's see if it's any different in the drip. Tasting like a boss. Here we go. Again, just a cup of coffee, but some coffees are bitter right from the second you drink it. This one here starts out very much in the middle of things, and then right at the end, there's some bitterness. So I can see why my wife wouldn't like that. So this is not something I would recommend if you're just doing drip. Just get regular coffee. The bitterness at the end kind of ruins it for me. So, all right, moving to espresso. What you think? You getting bored? Okay, it's okay. Espresso, here we go. Oh, and again, this is pre-ground. I'm not going to run it through my grinder again to get it super fine for espresso, but it didn't affect any way it's brewing. It sounded like it did fine, and the result looks like what I would expect. So, that's actually good. That's good. That's really good. That's a nice mellow to medium espresso is what it tastes like. The bitterness isn't there like it is for the cold brew or the drip, which I didn't expect. It's interesting, though they say this is a medium roast coffee. If you were to have me taste test it, I would say this is a dark roast coffee on the lower end. Okay, so in recap of all of them, gingerbread was the one that worked best in the different formats. Peppermint mocha, it worked okay as the drip. I wouldn't do it for espresso, and I wouldn't do it for cold brew. For this holiday blend, I would avoid it on the cold brew. I'd avoid it on the drip. I mean, let me put it another way. I'd avoid it on the drip. It wouldn't be my favorite holiday flavor for cold brew, but I would still get it if I wanted just a regular cold brew. But I don't know why I would buy a limited edition holiday blend for a regular cold brew, because I could probably get that somewhere else. But if I'm wanting something a little special, a little less bitter than your typical espresso for the holidays, this will work. Whether it justifies the expense of you getting a whole bag of this for it, I don't know. But I got to give it props there. So again, gingerbread, all three formats, peppermint mocha, drip, and as far as holiday blend goes, you can get it for just a regular cold brew and a very good cup of espresso coffee. So before we go, starting tomorrow, we're at 5 days of reviews back to back to back to back, hopefully. And they should be co-starring Middle Daughter of Boss, because I know you guys like her opinions on things. And it's going to be the Bones holiday flavors, and tomorrow's is going to be starting with boom, eggnog. So are you getting excited? Because I know I'm getting excited. Dustin, you getting excited? Or you just want to get out of here? You just want to get out? Okay. Well, until tomorrow, keep tasting like a boss. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit share. Let's have a lot of fun with the Bones flavors. I'm excited. I hope they're good. I really hope they're good. But at the same time, even when they're bad, we can still have fun, all right? Keep tasting like a boss.